So, yeah, back what I was going to say was like, I'm not going to try to convince you and say like, you know what, your name hasn't. I'm not here to try to convince you that everything I'm saying is true.
Yeah.
Because like that's just a waste of time because there's so many things you're being probably told. But what I will say is that like, I don't want to tell you to play your game, but like I feel like early on you were a little bit too honest in voicing your. Yeah. Take your time. I would say I think you're too honest about communicating how you felt about Jed, in the sense that you were like, well, maybe he should be on the block, and maybe there was like a series of things.
I told Jed flat out, and I said it as a pawn.
And even
I don't know how that would get twisted.
You know what, Tara? The thing is, whenever people's name get called up and associated with the block,
yeah,
it's just they never feel good about it.
Okay, well that's his reaction to it. He's allowed to have that. That wasn't my intention with it. He's allowed to have whatever fucking reaction he wants.
And I know that. And
I don't need Jed to like me. I don't need him to like me. I wasn't saying his name in that context. If he wants to feel a certain way about it, that's on him. What I don't feel good about is the example that I'm setting for my fucking kids, where somebody is just blatantly talking shit about me, making lies about me, because he misconstrued what the fuck I said. And if people think that I'm just this little fucking chick that sits around and normally puts up with this, because in real life, I don't. What I say is what I mean. If I wanted Jed to be a target, I would have approached Austin and said, hey, Austin, maybe you make a big fucking move and we get Jed out. So if he wants to misconstrue what I said to what he thinks, and now spread lies about me and not look at me and treat me like fucking garbage, then that's on him.
See, but
that's on him.
Yeah,
that's his game. That's not my game.
And I just want to ensure that I think
that's not my game.
No. And I'm not trying to say that. What I want to make sure is that what you may be hearing has been said about you may not be true.
I don't go by words. I go by actions. And Jed's actions speak fucking volumes. I know that Jed does not see me as an ally in this game, and that's fine. He doesn't have to. The funny thing is, though, that Jed's name has actually never come out of my mouth in a bad fucking way. So he just made a target for me very easy because I didn't have one. I don't like, people can say whatever with their words. Jed's name never came out of my mouth, and the best thing with that flippy fucking dirty nasty flop, I went up to Jed and I said, Jed, this smells like shit, and you are in a position where you would be a big fucking threat and people can pin this on you. And I told him to back off it. So if I was coming after Jed, why would I give him that warning? I flat out said to him, I am a target because I'm fucking old, I'm a mom, and I am on the outs. You are a big target because you are 6 feet, you are sculpted out of marble, and people are waiting to take a shot at you. That fucking flop was sketch. I told him to get out of it. So if I'm coming after Jed, why would I do that?
And no one's saying you're doing that now. What I'm here trying to say is that
it doesn't matter, Ty. It's fine. Like, I appreciate you trying to smooth things over. Like,
I'm just trying to see where your head's at and what you're hearing is even being said about you.
I've heard so much that I'm just over it. I'm over it. I look like a fucking bitch in front of my kids. I'm not the type of person that just lets people like bully me or make me feel like garbage, especially when it's not true. So yeah, maybe in this game was being honest a bad thing? Sure. Guess what? I know, Jed, I can't be honest with you. I know that you're not going to take my words for face value, because maybe that's how you perceive things, Jed, if we're speaking about him. Because maybe he's a fucking liar, and maybe what he says cannot be trusted.
I don't want us to go down that path. What I'm saying is, I don't think you're a real target for him.
And that's so funny, he should have said it to me anyway, because I talked to him after about it.
I don't think you guys are real targets for each other. And I think it's almost disrupting the game from, like, this is like a distraction. An extra distraction doesn't need to be one. There are a lot of lies.
I've isolated myself all day. I couldn't be more alone in this game if I tried. I've isolated myself all day. The only person that actually like really talks to me is Tina. I've literally sat in rooms by myself for almost 2 days now. So I don't know how much more I need to. I don't know how much more I need to be to make sure that other people feel comfortable. I don't even come in my fucking room.
Tara, what do you want? Who do you want to work with?
Huh?
Do you know who you want to work with?
Dude, I don't know where anybody is right now. I don't know who can be, like, there's so many lies.
I know that.
I know, I'm like, right now, I just know who I feel like I don't want to work with. And I go from actions, not words. A lot of people are spitting a lot at me.
I know.
Actions speak louder than words. And I don't want you to think that I just tie you and Jed together. I'm not playing that game. And I honestly, like, I don't even really have a problem with Jed. Like, but I know that he's like, I know the type of person that I assume that he would want to work with. For whatever reason, we don't drive. It's fine. It's a game. It doesn't matter.
I don't think it's that you don't drive. I just think there was a communication breakdown in what was happening between you guys. I think that's all it is. And I think it could be smoothed out if you were open to it and if he was open to it. You understand?
Yeah.
And I'm
maybe
wondering,
like on like another day, because I just feel like.
But it's like, I'm not saying Jed is coming at you. I'm not saying Jed is talking shit about you. That may not even be true. Yeah. But it has been made aware to people that you guys had a conversation about you saying, you said it in front of the house, right?
I said it to him. I said it to him before.
And it was.
I said, okay, so what am I supposed to do when somebody who looks like fucking Jed grabs a fucking chair, demands that everybody comes and sits on the couch and looks at everybody and says, who said my name?
I'm not disagreeing.
What am I supposed to say when he knows? I told him point blank in this room, you were here. He was on the bed. I was like, yeah, I said you'd make a great pawn. What, am I not supposed to say it?
No,
when I have somebody, who said my name? Let me get a chair. Should I go get a chair? Should I go get a chair and get everybody together on the couch and call a house meeting every time somebody says my fucking name?
No, so here's the point I'm trying to make on that. The house saw that happened, right? And I think that the tension between you and Jed has been blown out of proportion by others, because you understand that this house is a game of broken telephone.
Yeah.
Right? So if someone hears that Jed may be concerned that you may be targeting him, if he felt that way and that was expressed, that can be misconstrued into a different message that eventually came to you and didn't even come directly from him. Because the reality is, has Jed come to you and said any of the things you probably think things you've heard today?
No, Jed doesn't look at me. Jed doesn't look at me. Jed called me a 13-year-old fucking boy.
When? To your face?
As I was walking, while they were playing pool, I was walking by with fucking Tina, and he's like, she looks like she's fucking 13 from behind. And I gotta bite my tongue on that shit too. And you have no idea, as a 37-year-old fucking woman with 2 fucking kids, and somebody, because what? Because I'm short? What is the difference if I was big and fucking fat, and I walk by and he says she looks like a fucking whale? As I can hear. So don't say that this is because I said use Jed as a pawn.
I didn't say it was because of that. I'm saying things can get blown out of proportion.
And you know what? I swallowed that and I didn't even say anything about it. I didn't even say anything about it. The only people who even knew about it were the people who heard about it. And it was humiliating. It was fucking humiliating. I can't even. So to hear that he's upset that I said to use him as a pawn or whatever the fuck it is, I honestly, Ty, I don't give a shit, and I don't give a shit.
But that's not what I'm trying to communicate to you. I want to know. I just want to know, like, where's your head at right now? Like,
where my head is right now. No, I don't want to work with Jed. I don't think that Jed even likes me as a person. I don't get his vibes. I'm sorry. It's too much. It's too much, and this is like, I'm not the type of person that just doesn't say anything.
I get that.
And like, I understand this is not real life. This is a game. This is a game.
Being yourself should not be held against you. I'm not here to hold it against you at all.
It's a game, though. It doesn't matter. I don't care what Jed thinks about me. I don't care if Jed thinks that my body looks like a 13-year-old. But you have to understand how this perception can fuck with people. And then when you're isolated, and then when you have everybody in the house saying that this person is possibly saying your name, you see that he will not fucking look at you. He will not talk to you. He does not say hi to you. I don't know how else I am supposed to perceive it. I'm sorry, but I don't want to work with that. And that's fine.
And I'm not saying you have to.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
He clearly doesn't want, and I felt with that vote and that flop that I was expendable. I knew that it was shady. I knew that I would be set up to take the fall for that, and I'm not going to be a bitch. Why am I going to vote for somebody that I know that I'm pretty sure he doesn't even like me? So why am I going to... And I'm still getting heat for it. I'm still getting heat for it when I said, no, I really don't want to do anything with this. It's getting messy. People are tossing, oh, no, I know about it, but my vote's going to be here and here. Like, am I that dumb? Like, do people think I'm that fucking dumb? If you don't think that's shady, because Josh actually had a pretty decent pitch. Josh leaving the house probably wasn't bad for my game. You think Josh is going to say my name? I was one of the only people that was even nice to Josh. I was one of the only people that talked to Josh. Josh staying was actually probably really fucking good for my game. But I wasn't having Josh stay so that I could take a fall for somebody else. And that is why I backed out of it.
Why did you feel that way?
Huh?
Why did you feel you would take a fall?
Because people are hiding votes and it's all super sketch. Nobody's talking to me. The original pitch that came from Josh and the people it was supposed to be, and then it travels here and it travels there, and now more people are into it, and these two people are going to vote this way, but you have to vote this way, and we have to make the numbers look this way because these people don't want heat on that people. Like, it was just like, why would I do that?
No, I get it.
Why would I do that?
I get that.
Even if it was a good idea.
Yeah, it was ugly. The whole even concept, it was messy. I get that.
And then there's like rumors here, rumors there, rumors here, like. And I'm sorry, like, I don't mean to like yell at you, but I'm just.
No, you're allowed to vent.
Like, I'm just like, I'm stoked for Vic. I'm happy she won. I think it's a little bit of a reset. I'm not the type of person to hold a grudge, but right now, I'm fucking aggro. Right now, today, in this moment, I'm not a happy person. And I have been literally isolating myself all day. Like, all day.
I know, and I saw that, and that's why I want to come talk to you. So, A, I want to make sure you're okay. B,
I'm fine. I do, like, I get that it's a game, but it's like, it's fine. It's not, this is not real life.
How do you feel about me?
Honestly, Ty, I wanted to work with you so fucking bad. I'm not saying that I don't want to work with you. I'm not, like, I don't tie you as if you guys are fucking limbs on each other.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate who you are as a person. You were somebody when I walked into the house that I wanted to work with very, like, a lot. I felt like I had trust in you. My only, the only thing, like, kind of like, I feel like you're really tight with everyone. And that's great for your game. So I don't know where I would fit in that sense. Like, everybody loves Ty. Everybody wants Ty to be their guy. But I honestly, like, I don't have any bad feelings for you. I don't know where I would fit in your mix. I feel like you're great with everybody.
Here's the thing, Tara. In this game, it's impossible to be good. It's impossible to be good with everyone.
Yeah.
It just is. And, like, whatever you see out there at face value is not even really real. These same people that appears that I'm tight with are the same people talking shit behind my back too.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm hearing things are being said about me all, like, I'm put on a hit list.
Yeah.
I'm a target too, just as you think you are. I'm on a hit list as well.
Yeah.
And it's starting to come down to who can I trust? Who can I work with as well?
Yeah.
Because all that, everybody loves each other, that's
No.
done. And I can be cordial and I can talk to people. Like,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. But the reality is, I need people I can work with.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I'm here. I just want to know where your head's at. I'm not going to ask you, do you want to work with me right now or today? Because that's not what I'm here to do.
I don't
wanna
get
know,
bad vibes for you. I wouldn't. I'm not even saying that I would never work with Jed. I'm just frustrated with Jed.
I get that.
That's all that it is. I'm having a day of frustration, and it's been a lot.
And you and Jed will have your time to have a talk.
I think he needs to mellow. I think I need to mellow. I know I'm not in the space to talk to him right now.
And I feel that. I 100% feel that.
Because I don't think that he's a bad guy. And even like the comment that he made to me, I don't think he meant it in a derogatory way. I don't think. But you know, like, I don't care what people say. I care how people make me feel.
And that's the most, I get it.
And that means a lot to me, right? Like,
you can't fake feelings.
yeah.
It's how you feel. And you know deep down who's going to stab you in your back. You know. You always know.
Oh, I feel like I have no idea.
You don't?
No. No, I feel like everybody is telling me something completely different. And I knew like coming into this house that I would be on the outs. I like tried to mentally prepare for that, but like I was never really tight with anyone. I'm sure that you had alliances from day one. I haven't. So everything that people tell me could be a lie. Literally, everyone.
So my question for you is this now. You're not a target, right? At this moment, you're good. Kinda, right?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think I feel good with Vic. I would never be gunning for Vic.
Yeah.
She knows that. I love Vic as a person, but Vic has to do what's good for her game too. So I don't know.
Well, you know Vic's not coming for you right now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. Which is why, like...
And I think she knows that because Vic is a very real person, and I am too, and like she knows that I wouldn't... I'm not coming for Vic.
Mm-hmm. Which is why, like, I think part of you should feel good about that.
Yeah.
Because there are other people who it looks like Vic is going after.
Yeah.
It's not you. But one thing I'll say is, like, I want to make sure we're good, and I want to make sure that I've spoken to you.
I appreciate you talking to me. I do for sure.
Because I want to see if you're open to ever working together.
This is a long game. If you make it to the end, it's a long ass game.
I know.
And honestly, I'm so pissed at that stupid flip because I don't think it needed to create this much drama.
It created drama because it wasn't executed properly. It was either the house wanted to do it or they didn't. And everybody seemed kind of... and then ultimately, the people responsible for a lot of that confusion may end up on the block for it.
Yeah.
This week. It's the reality.
Well, and like that's like the hard thing because I don't even know like why that was like steamrolled so much.
What?
That stupid flip. Do you know what I mean?
Why it should like what?
Like who was like leading that where like it had to happen?
I think it'll come out
Yeah.
of the wash. You'll see. But what I will say is there were
And like straight up, I'm telling you, like Bible, when I had my conversation with Vic, I didn't even say anything about you and Jed. I didn't. I literally said, I don't know why this like spun out of control. I actually said that you guys were sketched out by it too. So then to feel like my name is then tossed out, potentially by you guys, is another reason why I'm pissed. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. We never associated you with the flip. We didn't point the finger at you.
Yeah.
Vic knew. Like, here's the thing: people knew who orchestrated the flip. I don't even think people would believe.
Yeah.
That you orchestrated the flip.
Yeah.
No, but even the fact you're like, I'm alone. That people would never believe that you would come and orchestrate a flip. It's not even believable. So for Jed and I to even say that, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like we're not throwing your name out and saying Tera is responsible for the flip. That's not.
Yeah.
That's not a thing. Right.
The flip was stupid anyway.
What do you mean?
I don't know what the fuck we're fighting over. Like somebody who can't be trusted anyway.
The idea of it.
What?
The idea of the flip.
No, you always have to. He had a good pitch. He had points. If we stayed in teams, there were points that made sense to keep somebody like Josh around. If we stayed in teams, his pitch wasn't terrible.
No, it wasn't.
It's Big Brother. You have to entertain every side. You have to look at it.
And reality is, there are people's games that Josh staying would have been better for, assuming that there was teams still.
Yeah.
So that's why the idea of the flip even went so far.
Yeah.
Did it benefit my game personally? I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
But the reality was, there were people in my ear saying that this is what they wanted.
Yeah. Did you not feel with that flip though that some people were just like being used as like pawns for that?
I think what the flip was, I think people wanted to disguise where their allegiances lay. Right? And it wasn't going to be a full house voting one way situation. So people wanted to be able to vote in a way where it's disguised where they really voted.
Yeah, so some people are safe, but not everybody. And some people would have taken a fall.
Not necessarily taking a fall, but some people want to protect certain relationships, I think. And others that didn't have those relationships, it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, if somebody wasn't tight with this group and they voted against, it would be whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I think people want to protect some of their relationships. That's really all it was.
Yeah.
The problem with that, the whole thing was, there was no consensus early enough on whether or not it was to be done.
Yeah.
And then once nobody knew what was happening, it created chaos. And then it was like almost like a half flip. People want to do it, people don't want to do it. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I can't figure it out. I'm like, so what's happening here? Like, what are you guys trying to do? Because I don't think this is a good idea, but let me know either way what's happening.
Yeah.
And in the end, no, there was no flip. But the flip-flop, all that nonsense before it, got a lot of blood on a lot of people's hands, including mine.
Yeah.
And I didn't even want the thing to happen in the first place.
That's what I mean. And it was over Josh.
Right? So it's like, now I'm in the hot seat too over something I was like, nah.
Yeah.
And it sucks. But the reality is, like, I just got to deal with that now.
Yeah.
And now going forward, it's like, I need to know who I can trust.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want to be able to trust certain people, and now I know I can't trust others.
Yeah.
Right? It looks like sides are forming in the house, and people are drawing lines now. And I want to be able to work with you.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put you on the spot right now. That's not what I'm here to do. But I want you to know that I'm open to working with you, because you seem real.
I wanted to work with you from the day I met you.
You seem real. You seem genuine. It was a vibe from when I first hugged you. Like, that was real. I felt your energy. And I know that I just don't believe you would throw my name under the bus. I just don't.
And
I can't see you doing it.
Bible, I didn't.
I can't even see you. I can't even visualize you doing it. So it's like,
I don't know. It's like, I don't want to like distract from like Vic's fucking week. You know, like, I'm happy that she won. I think it's like a good little kind of like reset.
I agree, because at the end of the day,
and I'm just like praying like that things just kind of like
at the end of the day, it's a
mellow out a little bit, and then we can kind of like go from there. Do you know what I mean?
Because the reality is, it's like, Vic didn't put herself on a certain side. So whatever she's deciding to do this week is from her on looking as somebody that seems impartial.
Yeah.
Somebody who's standing in the middle.
Yeah.
Which kind of, if you won HOH, you probably would have done the same thing. You would stand in the middle and be like, what am I seeing here? Who needs to go home?
Yeah, for sure.
Right? And that's essentially what she's doing. So after the noms, after the POV, see what happens.
Yeah.
But I just want you to know I'm open to working with you, and I think you're someone I should be able to
appreciate you
trust.
talking to me, because it's starting to piss me off that you were.
I want to be able to talk to you. I just didn't know where your head was at.
This house just gets weird, man.
I know.
It's just like you feel like these like energies. I didn't think that I would like feel like this like insecure in the house. I honestly like I didn't anticipate. I'm like a super confident person.
I know.
And so like to like feel these like unwavering moments, like it's just like fuck. But
I know.
It's fine.
But that's what this place does to us. It tests us. It
Fucking
pits us
crazy. I
against
don't
each
even know
other.
why I signed up for this shit.
It makes us insane.
I don't even know why I'm here. I don't even know where I am.
Tara, from the first day, it was hard. For like day one, I was stressed.
Yeah.
Day one, and it's only getting worse. But
I don't know. That stupid flip felt dirty. I think there's obviously like always like room to like rebuild trust. I will tell you straight up, like actions speak louder than words. Because everybody has words in this game. Anybody can say whatever they want to say. Do you know what I mean? Like some people that I thought I was really cool with, some of their actions showed otherwise. So, and I'll give you that same respect too, right? Like, is it time for the ceremony?
no, you can come in now.
Yeah,
I think we're done.
Good. Yeah, we're done.
Tara.
Yeah, all right, fine. You want to hug it out? Come here, you fucking jerk.
Fucking jerk.
You're too,
I got you.
you're too smooth. You're too cute. Fuck you, Chad.
kidding. I love you. I appreciate